Hello, this is Thariah with my 3-week check-in. I'm a day late, but it was Labor Day weekend and we're a little busy yesterday, so I decided to just do it today. So now I am at 212 pounds. So I'm down 19 pounds from the day of surgery, which is when I was at 231. So I'm a pound away from my 20-pound milestone. So yay! It's looking like, because I've been weighing in every single day, even though I shouldn't do that, but I can't help myself. It's like every morning I get up and I weigh in, and it looks like I'm losing about 0.4, like 4 ounces a day. So yay, I'll take it. So something really quick I wanted to capture is that I realized, and I knew this before, that I kind of forgot, and then I remembered again. But August 12th, which was the day of my surgery, is also the anniversary day of my mom's passing away. And I remember when they first scheduled my surgery for that day, I was considering rescheduling it because I thought it was kind of creepy that it was on the same day my mom died, because I was like, is that an omen? Like a bad omen? And I was like, maybe I should change the date. But then I didn't. I decided, you know what, there's probably a reason for that. And whatever it is, be it good or bad, let's just go with it. And I kept the date. And then I forgot about the fact that was the same date as my mom passing away. So I just kind of moved on and then had the surgery. And then after the surgery, a few days later, I remembered again. I was like, oh my gosh, that was the day my mom passed away. And now it has a very symbolic meaning, because I'll never forget that date, that was the date of my surgery, because it's the same date as when my mom passed away. So I see it as, like, I've always thought of my mom as my guardian angel. She's always with me, and I feel like maybe that was the date of the surgery, because she was kind of there to make sure everything went well. And then also, she knew, my whole life that I've always struggled with weight loss ever since I was a child. So I feel like this was her gift to me, making sure that everything went well, because I feel like it's going really well. Because I've seen some people who've had the surgery and their recovery was pretty rough, and or they didn't feel as successful, or they were having issues with it, or they were not happy with it. And I feel like I really got the best of it. I don't have the issue with gas or heartburn. Like, I know some people get heartburn forever, and it's gone away now. I don't get the heartburn anymore. I get the gassy discomfort only if I eat more than I'm supposed to. More on that later. Uh, but if I do what I'm supposed to do, I feel really fine. I'm totally fine. I'm still only week 3. I mean, once I hit like my 3-month and my 6-month milestone, I think all of those, like, post-op issues will go away completely, and I'm actually recovering really well. So, and I feel like my mom played a role in that as well, just by making sure everything went smoothly and according to plan. So I feel like it was a good omen, not a bad one. So that was important to know. Some good things that I've done this last week for myself that have been helpful, that I'm going to try to maintain as part of my routine. First off, my nails. I did my nails, and this has been a week, and I have not destroyed them yet. They're clip-on or glue-on nails, but I've had a couple pop off, but I just glue, a new one on. And I've been good. I haven't been biting my nails. I haven't picked them off yet, and I'm hoping in another week or so I could take these off and just get a really good manicure and put some of those gel polishes on so that the nails are harder and stronger, and go from there. So that's me working on my whole don't bite your nails and break that oral fixation thing. I got my hair game going. So I've been wanting side swept bangs for like ever, and I've been struggling with that because my hair always does this weird, like, wiggly, stupid thing. Like, it doesn't do what I want it to do. And I finally realized that I used to try to part it the opposite direction. And I realized this doesn't work that way, and I tried switching it out, and now it does what I want. So I'm happy because I'm trying to grow my hair out, and I wanted the side swept bangs. So um, and I went dark with my hair because it's thinner, and I find that with my natural darker color, my hair looks a lot thicker than when I go lighter, like red or blonde. So I think I'm gonna stick with the dark hair, and maybe add highlights when I want to do something different. But I think I'm gonna keep the dark hair for now. I haven't had any hair loss, so that's good. I think other than normal hair loss, but I know that some people experience a lot of hair loss after the surgery. But I attribute that to the vitamin patches that I've been wearing because they shoot a lot of vitamins into you. So I think my hair is so far, cross my fingers, but I don't think it's going anywhere. So it's good. um, I've also been doing more yoga. I got this app on my phone where you can customize the length of time, the type of yoga practice you want, like whether you want it to just be a relaxing, rejuvenating yoga or like a full-blown session or something more, like exercise or relaxation. You have options and you can customize the music. And so it's pretty cool. I want to try to start doing it every morning, including when I go back to work. I want to get up and a little bit earlier than my normal 5:30. I want to try to get up at 4:30. We'll see if I can do that. But I want to get up and do like 20 minutes of yoga every morning to kind of get myself on the right track every day. So, but I am enjoying doing it. It definitely feels good. And I'm healing, I think, faster because of it. I got a foot massage last week. I got something on Groupon, and this was at a place close to where I live, near Encino, like in that area. And I really enjoyed it. It really helps because I just get a lot of aches and pains in my back and legs and my feet. Definitely my feet are always hurting because I'm always standing. And it was so relaxing. And I made a decision that, now that I'm not going to be eating out as much and spending money, at the cafeteria or whatever, I want to redirect because I was spending at minimum $50 per week on food, just eating out, just for myself. This isn't even like groceries or family budget. This is just on myself every day of the week, eating out, $50 minimum. I'm sure sometimes it was more than 50 a week. So I'm like, $50 a week, that's like $200 a month. I could do a lot with that money other than eating. And so I'm like, instead of spending money on, eating out, I'm going to redirect those funds on things like getting my nails done and getting massages, which, they're not that expensive, like, 30 to 50 bucks at the most. And I get a really good massage and feel good. So I think that's kind of going to be my little reward for not eating out so that I find other pleasure, instead of through food. Let's see, what else? And in order to not have to eat out, I've started doing the meal planning. I even downloaded another app. The internet's so cool. There's so many things I can use, so many resources. So there's an app that helps you meal plan. So it gives you different, varieties. Like if you run out of ideas or you don't know what to do, you can go into this app and it gives you and it's a video tutorial so you can follow along. And yesterday I made 2 different meals at the same time, so really quick. I made a turkey meatloaf, and usually I'm not a huge fan of ground turkey. It's very dry, but this recipe was like super juicy. Like you add chopped up mushrooms into it, and it just makes it so much more moist, and it was so good. And so I made that, and it was a big loaf of it, so it's gonna last for the week, like for the food prepping. And then I made this chimichurri chicken and brown rice. That can be either a side dish or a main entree onto its own because it has a lot of protein and grains and everything. And then I made some Brussels sprouts that I chopped up and grilled up on the skillet and added like Dijon mustard and garlic. I bought this garlic paste. Finally found it in one of the stores, and I use that. It's almost like Zankou chicken, the garlic stuff that they give you at Zankou. Same thing. So good. So I mixed that in and they were amazing. So um, I want to show you what it looks like when I package it. So this is like one of the little packs that I put together. Isn't that beautiful? That's for my husband though. But I'll start doing this for myself when I start working. But this was some leftover red curry, coconut red curry chicken that I made over the weekend. So we had a little bit left, so I put a little of that, threw some fresh basil and slivered almonds over it with some white rice, and then he's got some red yams, some yams as the vegetable on the side. So that's going to be a meal for him. So I made him 5 meals for the week, and one of them he can just have for dinner. But and it was not that long. It took about an hour to get everything together, and I feel like I can do this for myself and for him. So it was fun. But I think the key is packaging. I know myself, and I'm one of those. I'm a sucker for how things look. And before I used to just throw my food into just basic Tupperware, which for me just says leftovers, which are gross and nobody likes leftovers. It's like the difference between shopping at a Ross and a Macy's for me. Like I hate shopping at Ross, even though if you go there, they have a ton of really good, high quality brand name pieces. You have to hunt for them. They don't lay out their clothing in an aesthetically pleasing way. They just dump it all on the racks in the size that you are, and you have to look through and pick through and find something. Versus like you go to a Macy's and it might be the exact same product, but the way they put it out really nicely, and you've got the mannequins with the outfit in a way that's styled where it looks really nice, and you look at it and go, oh yeah, I want to do that. I want to buy that, and it's the same stuff, but just because of the way it's packaged, you're willing to pay more for it just because of that. And that's part of the reason I probably eat out, because, they put your food together in a way that looks really aesthetic. Plus, they serve your food and you don't have to clean anything, so that's always nice. But, beggars can't be choosers. So I decided, with these containers, it feels like one of those fancy meal prep services, where you order it and it comes already free, you just heat it up. So, or like a microwavable dinner. But now it's actual food that I prepared, but it doesn't look like leftovers. So even though, like, if you look at this, you would not feel like this is leftovers. This looks like a nice, fresh meal. So I think I have to fool myself like that and see food like in a way where it's like, yeah, I can't wait to heat that up and eat it. So I'm going to try that. And I think it's going to work, because I really don't want to buy food. I feel bad buying meals because I eat like so little of it. We went to Vallarta yesterday and bought like a family meal. We went out for like a picnic, and got like a whole chicken and this like a pound of carnitas and like refried beans and rice and all the stuff that comes with the package. And granted, we were all eating, so it was worth it. It was like $30 for the whole family of 5. And from that, like I got like a tablespoon of rice, a tablespoon of beans, refried beans, and then like little bits of the chicken breast that I shredded and mixed in with some salsa. So like my plate was about this much food, That's all I ate out of that. So, but the winning part is I took all of the leftover from that and used it to do the meal prepping. So I like chopped up the carnitas, I chopped up the chicken. Like we literally have food that could last us from that, meal, like at least 2 more meals. I could do 2 more things with the food that's left over now, and make it go a longer way. And that's just less cooking and purchasing for me. And so that's very exciting. And I think that's pretty much it. This is going to be a short update. But everything's going well. I'm returning to work next week, so I'm probably going to start doing my video journal thingy either Sunday night or, like Sunday over the weekend. And, I'm kind of nervous about going back to work. I'm sure once I get back into the swing of things, it's going to be like I never left. So it's just a matter of getting myself back into a routine. I'm going to try to start setting my alarm this week earlier and getting out, even though I don't have to, just so I'm ready for Monday, because I don't want to fall back into old habits. So I want to try to really make sure I start establishing that routine of getting up at 4:30, doing my yoga, getting ready as if I'm going to go to work. But then when it's time to leave, I'm actually not going to go. I'm just going to work on stuff in the house. Alrighty, so I'll talk to myself and whoever's watching next week. Take care. Have a great time. Have a great week. Bye.